33 years of flying, and he'd never heard of an aeroplane losing all 3 hydraulic systems at once. Nobody had. The odds were 1 in a billion, the kind of number that means the people who built the aircraft decided it wasn't worth planning for. It wasn't in the manuals. It wasn't in the simulator. July 19th, 1989, 37,000 feet over Iowa. A fan disc in the tail engine burst apart, and the shrapnel went through every hydraulic line the plane had. The fluid drained out in seconds. With it went the rudder, the ailerons, the flaps, the brakes. What was left were 2 thrust levers, and 296 people sitting behind him. Then a flight attendant came up and said there was an off-duty DC-10 instructor in the cabin, and Al Haynes did something almost no captain of that era would have done. 4 stripes, 33 years, a culture that said the captain is God and never admits doubt. And he brought a stranger into his cockpit and handed him the throttles. Then he said 3 words that are now taught to airline pilots all over the world. I need help. The plane could only turn one way, so they went in circles across Iowa, losing height, aiming at a town he had never heard of. The tower cleared them to land on any runway. Haynes laughed and said, "You want to be particular and make it a runway." Then he told the passengers the truth. He wasn't going to kid them. It would be harder than anything they'd been through. The right wing caught the ground. The plane cartwheeled and burned. 184 people walked out of a burning cornfield, out of an aircraft every simulation said should have killed everyone aboard. For 30 years afterward, people called him a hero, and he corrected them every single time. He'd name the crew, the controllers, the volunteers who showed up. Then he'd say it was luck. The captain doesn't have to know everything. He just has to be willing to say so.